The problem is, if you are an individual who has Asperger Syndrome, you will find that other people simply do not understand what you are experiencing. Now, they may think they do. They may have read a book about it. They may have studied it in school. They may have watched YouTube videos and they think they are experts, but they still do not quite get it. Now, the reason for that is kind of simple. They don't have a point of reference. They just have a mental concept of what they think that you are experiencing, so you've got to give them that point of reference so they will know. And we're going to share with you in just a minute the exact question to ask them that will give them that all-important point of reference. Now, what is it that people with Asperger syndrome actually are experiencing? What is it you want to communicate with others, those typical people that think they get it, but they really don't? Well, typically you are going through, as an Aspergian, you are going through times of inhibition. Some people think it's shyness or you're extremely timid. Some people with Asperger syndrome actually go to the other extreme, but it's made manifest anytime you're around people. High stress, when you just encounter somebody on the street, or the clerk in the store, or the bank teller. The mail carrier stops to have a conversation, and you get all tense. It's really difficult to explain, but the worst for many people with Asperger syndrome is the school lunchroom or school in general. There you are in school under extreme stress, and you're supposed to study at the same time, and it makes it for some people with Asperger syndrome impossible. They just can't get it. That in turn manifests itself in emotional outbursts called meltdowns, and again, some people just don't get it. Many people don't get that. They think you're having a temper tantrum. Because of your inhibition, they may see that as just extreme shyness. They may think you're antisocial. They don't get it. They may think you are arrogant. They may say that, oh, that guy's such a narcissist. That's not it at all. Again, it's that inhibition, that discomfort in social settings. All right, so what exactly is the question that you are going to ask individuals so they will have that point of reference, so they will know what you are experiencing as a person with Asperger syndrome? I want you to ask them this simple question. Have you ever experienced stage fright? Almost everyone has. Their mind will go back to school, maybe 4th, 5th grade, when they were called upon to give what we used to call an oral report or maybe a speech. And they would have to get up in front of the entire class. Now, these are their friends, people they should feel comfortable around. But there's something about having to get up in front of the entire class that makes them nervous. Even the class clown faces stress, typically, when they have to give that oral report. The pressure is on. They get nervous. They get clammy. They shake. They become inhibited. All right, now they've got the point of reference. Now imagine going through that every single day of your life, anytime that you encounter people. It's stage fright without the stage. Now, what I find interesting is a lot of people with Asperger syndrome actually feel quite comfortable giving public presentations. They like giving speeches because, well, I don't know why. Maybe it's because the one point where they can connect with people without having that in-your-face traumatic experience. I don't know why it is, but very simple trick if you ever encounter somebody, and you will, who thinks you're a space alien, or thinks, is this guy on drugs? Or thinks maybe you're a sociopath, or thinks maybe you're just a little weird. Say, hey, have you ever experienced stage fright? And if they say yes, you're a space alien. No, don't do that. You've made your point of reference, and hopefully, most of the time I think they will, but hopefully they'll get it.